going to learn the shir of Yud Aleph Menachem, which means to say the shir of Thursday. That even though we say that the inner heart is a Mala Shama Lekacha, Hashem has to circumcise it, we can't do it for ourselves. Says Rebbe Ahmed Azez, it's well known. The arousal that the Eibishter gives us, requires an arousal from below. We have an arousal from below. Hashem gives us back a reciprocity, giving us in return from above. The Gemara says, one drop of water does not descend from above if there's not a few drops going up against her. We have to do something in this world to create a keli for the Gila. And now we're talking about Pnimius Halev, which is l'chayda beyond us. The Alter Rebbe, you have to make a keli for Pnimius Halev. And therefore, a person has to make in himself this circumcision. To remove the thick obstacle of the heart, as well as the peel which is thick as well as thin. There are garments and cover over al-bechinas of a person's heart, including Nekudas Pnimius Halev, the inner point of a person's heart, bechinas avas avaya, which is their love for the Eibishter, bechinas laman chayecha, on a level where the whole life is the Eibishter himself. It is only she galus b'tayvus elamazed that's in exile in the tayvus of this world. Because when we are involved in Gashmias becomes so important, also becomes our entire lives. According to the principle of this opposite discount, as we discussed before. So you could have kol chayacha in Gashmias, and then it becomes a orla. You have a kol chayacha and yuchruch. This is called the ava umkedoliv. So what is the keli we make for the Gilui Pnimis Halev? Before the Alter Rebbe says the Eibishter does it. Now we're saying we have to make a keli for it, and the keli is tzedakah. By giving tzedakah to the Eibishter, we remain from one's wealth. You know why? Because your money is your life itself. Because people are meisei nefesh upon us. And especially Mishim is a person whose funds, person whose bread is limited. And the hour is very pressing to him, a lot. And still, when he gives tzedakah, he's mamish being meisei nefesh, he's giving his life mamish. Alter Rebbe discussed it in Tanya Perek Lamed Zayin and in other places as well. Ubeprati, more specifically, if your person works with his own hands to earn his own bread, that it's not possible. That when you're working for your bread, that there were not many times that when you work for your parnasa, you will pashat meisei nefesh for it. From the point of the inner heart, from the inner depths of the person's heart, as is the custom of people. When they're preoccupied with their work and their parnasa kagavna and so forth, that they put their whole pnimius into it. So now, he gives out in a generous way from what he worked hard. And not just he gives it, but he gives it with joy and gladness of heart. This is an act of giving of Pnimius Halev, which is a keli of the Gili of Pnimius Halev, which is only going to happen when Hashem circumcises the inner heart, when Mashiach comes, and in a more immediate way when we daven. When the person gives tzedakah, he's giving away his life mamish. He redeems his soul from falling into the abyss. In other words, it doesn't just mean he redeems his chitzanius halev. It means partially redeems his pnimius halev. That bechinas nekudas pnimius levavi, the inner point of his heart. It was in exile, in captivity, either in a thick peel or in a thinner peel. Now, the continuous reference to thicker and thinner peel, I don't understand. But the thicker peel has to do with the chitzanius halev. The thinner peel has to do with pnimius halev. As the pasuk says, Mikol mishmar, from every mishmar, lipcha, protect your heart. Translates to that, but mishmar pirusha beis asur. Mishmar means a prison. And what's the prison in Ruchni is? Our preoccupation in Gashmis, which puts on the Shama in Galus. V'ata, and now, nifta mehachitzenim, it's redeemed from klipas, b'tzedakah, due to the tzedakah. Why? Because people have mesilas nefesh to give tzedakah. Which also translates the word priya. That the priya goes on the removal of the thinner part of the bris, right, the edela part of the bris, which makes a person a keli for the Gili of Pnimius Halev. So we translate the word priya, like inyan priyas chayv, paying back a debt. Shenas chayiv and ishtabed lechitzeinim. He became obligated and he's enslaved to the klipas shamosh lebei, which ruled over him. Al nekudas pnimius levav, from the inner point of his heart, because his yuchayecha was gashmias. And now that he's giving tzedakah, he's redeeming himself from the prison that Klipa has on him because he was Meis Nefesh Upanasa, and he becomes connected to the Eibush, the Vezehu, and this is the Pet Vishaveha. Those who have been captured in Gashmias, because I made Gashmias and Huchayecha, and now b'tzedakah, when I'm giving tzedakah, I'm redeeming myself from the Klipas. So even though it's true taka, that the Pnimiyas Haleh, which reveals a Av on a level of Hesach Hadas, has to be a Matanah from Hashem, the Keli for it is a Mesiras Nefesh, we're giving tzedakah. Because when we give tzedakah, we're giving away what we were Masiach Das for and Parnasa, we were Mesiras Nefesh for. You got it? Sure.